still in good evening. Still have a good evening, everyone. Welcome to our final LCB capacity building workshop. So welcome to people to join this space, and also like my lovely CC, Pun CC, also like to put some like the background here. So feel free to use that background to change your background with us together and also enjoy the session today. So yeah, I think some of people like maybe before in the previous day in TLC, some people doesn't, but still, as usual, I always will like to invite my CC to play some energizer for everyone. So right now, I'll invite my lovely CC, Poon CC, to let everyone know what we're going to do in this energizer time. So yeah, it's your turn.
Yep. Thank you, Tony. Okay, so we are going for this. So first, I'll give you like what you should do, like the kind of instructions and everything, and then we are going to do it. Okay, so the first thing is, so I will be telling you something. So you have to bring anything which is okay. So it could be, I'll say a color or a shape or anything. So you have to take something. You have to go somewhere, bring something which is red color, blue color, green color, and you have to show it here. And then the second thing is you have to write how you call it in your mother tongue. Okay, so in your own language, how you call it, you have to write it on the official AP delegates group. Okay, so we are going to confuse people and people will think, what is this, like different languages, different words. So you are going to write the name of this object in your own language in the AP official delegates group. So that is how it is going to be. So Tony, can we stop sharing and so that I can see people? Super. So I want you to open your cameras right now. So please open your cameras with the background, without a background, no problem for the moment. Just open your camera so that you have to show the object to the camera, of course. For that you must open up your cameras. Otherwise you cannot show. Super. Okay, so we see people switching on their cameras. We see Isaac in Japan. Yeah. So yes, I want everybody to switch on your cameras, please. Okay. 30 seconds. Okay, I'm counting 30 seconds. So you have 30 seconds to switch on your cameras and show your beautiful faces. Okay, please. It's morning. So yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, I see. Cool. Okay, 10 more seconds for the ones who have not switched on their cameras. 8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, we are going with the activity. Super. So I'll be telling, so you have to bring anything that is near to you. You have to move around or whatever. So I'll be telling a color first. Okay, so if I say red, bring something red and you have to show it to the camera. That is the first thing. Second thing is you have to write that, like how do you call this? For example, I say red and I bring a pen. Okay, so you can see. So I call it Tana in my language. So you write that in the AP delegates group in your language. Okay, not English or not any other. So in your mother tongue, how do you call this object? So we are going to confuse the people on the AP delegates group. Okay, so first thing. So bring something, anything which is blue color. Blue color, 15 seconds, blue color, bring something, anything, blue color. So you have to run around, go anywhere. Yes. Okay, we see Tony. Okay, we see people. Okay, cool. Okay, we have a lot of things. We have books. Okay, we have bottle. Cool. Now, second thing. Now you are going to write whatever the object you brought. How do you call it in your mother tongue? Write it on the AP delegates group in your own language. How do you call it? Whether it's book or whatever you brought, write it on the AP delegate. Okay, so okay, we have one. So write on the AP delegates group. How do you call it?
Yeah, so I show a charger. So in Mandarin, it called 充电线. So I just type the words and also type the how to pronounce in the group.
Cool. So others, please, I'll give you. Okay, we have Yeah, big
Like
plastic.
positive.
Okay, cool.
Ah,
Nice. Nice. Okay. Cool. I need more answers. Different languages.
oh
You are
wow.
going. Okay. Okay. That's Sri Lanka. Okay, cool.
So hard. Like even though that I don't know what the words look like.
See how beautiful the letters are.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, we are moving to the second one.
Mm.
So bring anything which is black color. That would be easy. Black color. Any object which is black color.
Black color. Let me check. Team management. I think that most of you have really high curiosity. Also, you want to learn. That's the reason why you are being in this space. So yeah, it's me. I'm your session facilitator today. My name is Tony, and I'm your regional manager of entity development of Asia Pacific in 2021. And also, I was the MCP of ASEAN Taiwan in 1920 generation. And also, I was being in the LCP turn and also a lot of team experience turn in ISAC. I also experienced a really good team, also a bad team. Like something can improve. I won't say that it's a bad team experience. And also, I will also experience like the team I led before, really good experience or something I need to learn from a lot from this team experience. So it's a space like we are always like being the first time to be the leader, right? Like being the LCVP, you need to lead the team, lead the function, lead your. So today, the session objective is like I will know how the basic team standard deliver as a team leader. And secondly, I can manage a better team management to create a better members journey. So these all the thing we need to focus is in the end of the day, want to create a better membership journey, right? So that's the reason why we're here to also to become a good team leader in the future. So talk about team management. When this word team management come into your mind, use one word or one sentence to describe of it. How do you feel? For example, I feel really happy to lead the team, so I feel happy about team management. Or you feel really scary about team management. I don't lead a team before, so that is the reason why I feel scary. So feel free to type any like words or even anything come in your mind when we talk about team management. Okay, thank you, Abby from Malaysia. Team management is hard, difficult, struggle. Okay, struggle. Oh wow, really like tough words. Exhausting. Wow, we became so negative space. Challenging. Okay, no worry. Yeah, we also all feel about challenge to lead a team. See any like the positive word in here, but no worry. I think challenge will be positive, but it's okay. Like in the past when we become member, right? Like always easy. Like we can keep feedback on team leader, also like keep talking about lots of things on there. But talk about when we become the leaders, right? Always hard, difficult, or like it's challenging. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, talk about team management. Like today, I'm not just telling you like we have team standard, LD, link put it here, right? Like I'm not just going to talk about like we'll go through in each booklet and also you can go into and watch it and also get like have a this group discussion space and then end of this session. I'm not to be coming here to doing that, or you can do it by yourself, right? But for sure, listening, you can start to note it down. You can keep it in the notebook or Persistent can help me type into the chat. Keep in your mind. If you have any question, any doubts about how can we facilitate or do the team better, this is a tool that Isaac could provide already. So first about leadership development model is always we mentioned. So it's AEC dash LDN. Sorry, about team standard, I will directly change it right now. Sorry, it has some mistake. So about LDN is like the team standard is about, and then you can find what is the team standard happening as it, what is the basic standard we do know as a team leader. And then the blue code. The blue code, if you don't know what it means, the blue code is like the guidebook for team leader. If you want to do the better in team standard, one is a guidebook you can have. And virtual team standard is like how can we facilitate the team experience better in the virtual way. So you can use in the future, but I just want to share with you what is effective team management. So compared to leader manager team, or how can we manage a team in effective way? These are two different types of things, really different. Because manage a team is easy, right? You just need to come here, host a meeting, and end of the team management. And in the closing part, we can also have the celebration and one-to-one, like Lisa checklist we always do. But what are the difference apart from team management? First, I would like to know about what is the phase of team development. So if you see this tool before, you can type yes in the chat room, type no in the chat room. Let me know like how much I understand about team development, and then I can know how much I need to elaborate about these topics. So did you see before? You can type yes. If you didn't, type no, and then I will know about like if you haven't checked it before. Oh, some people already watch it. So yeah, I can elaborate faster. In the beginning, we start with forming, right? Like everything start new, like we need to do in team induction day, a lot of like the team, like the start to learn each other. And then the team storming, we need to start to know about what is our like the difficulties, what challenge we have. Team norming, we all like getting closer to the team experience to make it better. But sometimes team drawing is like the topic we can build out a better team and also to lead the good and high performing, and we keep it accountable for each other to build out a better team experience. So that's what we have about these team space. So make it easier, we can see in this graph, team like the pre-station, we don't know each other, right? Team forming, we make a circle and start to know about how to know each other, how to make this team can get closer with each other. And then we have the storming. So you can see the circle here, like some people like they don't connect with each other. They also have conflict, they start to try to connect with it. Team norming, usually it depends on one person. So like the team members will rely on team leader, or some team members rely on specific member, and this member will directly impact to the team. So this is not also in a good way, because we cannot still keep it accountable also to learn from each other. And team for performing, yeah, we start to build out a really high performing team, and then team enjoying like return to independence. In other day, we become a better person, and also we start to like the enable listing experience, we can still connect, and also to start become the new page of your personal life in the future. So yeah, talking about this, I would like to share with you about how can we become the better team experience that we have in Isaac. Usually, when you become the LCVP to lead your team members, usually we just become the team really good experience like team build. We just start to know team high performing team, or like still have a lot of conflict. Of course, when you bring into LCEBs, everything will be really hard because you need to get closer as one LCEB to get to know each other, to learn it better. So that's the reason why it's always hard. But yeah, and Michael Scranders, like he do the research to 2 years with 180 teams to talk about the most successful one shared team 5 traits. So this is how can we make the team into the better stage. So these are the 5 elements I would like to share with all of you. First, dependability. Team members get things done on time and meet expectation. Secondly, structure and clarity. High-performing teams have clear goals and have well-defined roles within the group. They know what they're going to do, and also clear out our JD and each role, what kind of responsibility we to own to this team. And final team. So everyone know about we can definitely to contribute our goal matters, or even to make the great impact into this team. But talk about impact. What is the difference between the meaning and impact? Impact, it means that this group believes they work in purposeful and positive impact like greater goods. Yes, that's 4, not 5. Last is still out of the rest. So impact, it means that not only just about example, if I'm the LCP, of course I need to lead the team and also coordinate, host all the spaces there. But sometimes the impact I will bring to others is like the energy. I'm really always bring the positive energy. I always being the person who always willing to share and also to bring the impact to each other. So like the people usually like share with me. And psychological safety is like that we can feel each other and also everyone will willing to share in the space. So yeah, psychological safety is more also reflect on if we can create a safe space and also to ensure we can build our spaces to this team. So team members will feel like really be into this team. They're willing to share their fear. They're willing to share what is their thought come in their mind. So you gotta make this team to make the high performing team. If you want more article, I can share this article to all of you. You can read it after this section. But yeah, let's talk about for an example, like what I'd like to share is my team, like my regional team out there to share with all of you. Maybe you don't know each people there, but I also would like to share about what does it look like and how is the daily life as the regional team. So I hope this sharing can day, like I definitely will share with you when you get a higher position in ISEC, for sure, your team experience will getting like more and also learn a lot and also you will be more mature to lead the team and also become the best team member in this team. So I will say that our team is my best team experience so far in ISEC. So yeah, first let's talk about dependability. So talk about dependability. How can we solve of it? This is how we work look like. So usually, like when we have the Slack, no matter what kind of communication channel we have, but for sure, keeping in mind when you work in ISEC, don't put like the social media, like social one, we use Line a lot. So I really hate to put Line into ISEC work and my personal like networking, like the media together. So for example, when you check your line message, when you check your WhatsApp message, when you check your any like Instagram message, and you check about like your LCP is texting you, hey, come back, I need to check about something with you. Or you also don't want like your LCBP, like when you remember, you don't want your LCBP to check the message on your line or WhatsApp to say, hey, I need to check with something like urgent, like this kind of topic, right? So that's the reason why usually we divide into different channels. For us, we use two channels. First is about Slack. Slack, we use it for like the really important posts or even we do checking and checkout together. So you can see in this part. So usually we do the daily checkpoint because we work in the 7 different time zones. So I'm living GMT plus 8. My another teammate come from Morocco. She's called Fatih. She's working GMT plus 1. So we work in like the 7 hours different. So it's really hard to get everyone together. How we do that? We usually do like what did I do yesterday? I just mentioned about what our tasks I'm having right now. And if I done, I will make the check here. If I haven't done, I will make the red circle. What will I do today? I will check what kind of the project I need to do. And also reminder, I will remind everyone, these are the things is like the team deadline. Everyone need to look into it to ensure we can keep on time. And then like this, usually I will do it in our daily check-in time. So my working hour right now is at 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. in my time zone because our boss at Easter is moving to Canada right now, so we need to change our working time. So usually I will do check-in like before my working time. So yeah, I think it's also okay if you can ask your team to do it no matter like the before they get into the class or even after the class. I know like ASECR in the campus in LC level always need to work hard to balance the schoolwork and also ASEC work. So it also can be like the small checking and checkout to let everyone know if you can work on your project on track and also everything's work on time. And also put a reminder there so everyone can check each other. Please remind each other about like deadline so we won't be late. And then we have daily checkout. So usually what we do in daily checkout, the daily checkout is like we do it as the meeting together and also we meet each other and report what I have done today. So usually this is happening like in our 7 or 8 p.m. So it's like everyone almost get to close about their work. So we can check each other if something is missing, what can we ask for help? So usually we ask for help, we check everything's deadline together in the daily checkout. After the checkout, we also play some small game. For example, Among Us, for example, like like some scribble, some drawing games. So we also celebrate some small games at the end of the day. So that's how our team routine looks like. And then this is learning from dependability. I also like have a really main learning from regional office is like usually like the team cannot miss the deadline together, or even the project can miss the expectation. It's all about communication. But the communication is not also about like, hey, I can meet you like one in person directly to tell you what you need to do, but also what kind of system we can build up to make sure the team accountability is stronger. So first, build out a stronger accountability system, check-in and check-out, and communication system. Second, always remind everyone and everything and what are the priorities. Because you are the team leader, you need to lead your team. So team leader is not only to do your task, but also to let the team to focus on what's our priority, what's our focus for this month, what's our focus for this week. So make sure everyone will be there on time. So this is the first learning I learned from the dependability. Second, structure and clarity. How can we make sure we can have a stronger structure and clarity? So usually we'll divide into three parts. First is personal goal. Second is team goal. Third, it will be functional goal. Of course, we need to write a lot of PDP all the time, right? So the PDP is not only like the tool to fill in and then it's done, but also to reflect about what is a personal goal we want to contribute and to know clear out what is your function goal and also team goal. Maybe you have confused about what is the difference about team goal and functional goal. Function goal means that, for example, you are working on GT. Of course, your goal need to like approve the EPs over there to make sure you hold the booth and also more and more people to join, and also we can follow out how many people there. So this is a functional goal. Team goal sometimes is look like maybe like we need to host like the meeting, how many meetings I need to facilitate into this team, and or like team like building games, team building like the activities, how can we directly to become a host of it, and team like the one-to-one meeting, team meeting, how many meeting we can make the expectation together, and also some additional teamwork we can work on each other. So these are the difference. Function goal is more specific to your project, your functional part, but team goal, it can be your functional goal, but also what is the expectation toward this team. So this is the team goal. So this is my first one-to-one with Isru. Like I put it on the Instagram stories that I have with really best, really amazing like the one-to-one experience. Usually his question is asking about first, what is my personal goal? Is that my personal goal achieved? The personal goal can be in ISA or out of ISA. I also share with him about I need to learn Spanish because I plan to go to volunteering and work in the Latin America in the future. So I really want to learn Spanish. And also I want to learn more on English to improve my like English ability. So like he also catch up on this. What is your goal looks like? Because we are the IC leader, not only check about what's our goal, but also check our personal development. In the day, people will think like you are the leader, take care about the person, and it's not the person only take care about IC stuff. So I think that's a main learning and inspiration from my team leader about how can we build out a really good team accountability of each other. So also keep in mind about the functional goal and team goal, is it achieved or not? What kind of support system I can bring in as a team leader? So yeah, second, the learning from the high performing team is like the structure and clarity. It's about how can we keep in mind of personal goal, functional goal, and team goal as a leader. Second, one-to-one is not just clarify project, but also their personal development. Because in the end of the day, Isaac told us the leadership is not just about how can we make things done, but also how can we make the people to achieve their goal matters. So I think that's the second learning I learned from this regional office team. Third part, meaning. The meaning is around more about clarity about everyone goal in this team. So usually the meaning what we do is like we do monthly review, we do weekly review. So every time when we put the review, in the future I can also attach the review framework into these slides because I don't have much time. But just keep in mind about the review is not about like review the process, the review the goal, review how can we achieve the goal through this process. Every time we do the review, is always review the process. But also we need to keep in mind about what is everyone's goal into this team. What is the function goal, department goal we can contribute to our LC goal, our functioning goal achieved. So usually when we do monthly review, we'll not just only review a functional report, but also to think about what other behaviors we need to change to ensure we can achieve on the limits AP, to achieve our behaviors like empowering others, solution-oriented. These culture rules we need to keep in mind about how can we change to contribute to these team matters. So this is a meaning, like clarity about the functional goal to achieve our big and also our personal development and also our personal contribution toward this team. Then talk about impact. So yeah, I think right now I will introduce each of my members here, and then there are 6 like the adjectives to describe my team members, like teammates. So you can guess about by maybe you can guess if mention about Tony, what kind of words describe of him. Maybe we can talk about Isuru. You can guess. You can just tap in the chat room and let me know you're guessing about like when we talk about Preo, what's your impression? When we talk about Sumi, what's your impression in these 6 description? When we talk about Fatih, what's your like the anyone want to guess? You can directly tap in the chat room and let me know like what do you think about like the impression about each other. Let's see. Or if you want to guess, you can open your mic. I can also let you guess about if I will put at least 6 words into my team members. What do you think about like what is their adjectives or even like what is their description look like? Anyone want to guess? Since we are not really get familiar for each other, huh? Yeah, we only deliver 2 or 3 sessions here. But don't worry. And then I will randomly pick someone to speak. Okay, let me see who is here and willing to share something here. Okay. I don't know if Betty from Cambodia is here. Hello, Betty, are you here? Oh, Francis is guessing. Preo very proactive. Thank you, Oma. Oma, I think you can like speak out and also guess like the words. Am I here?
Yep. Okay. It's going to be a little bit hard because I'm not really familiar with all of them. But Bray, when he like hosts the space or something, like you can feel his energy. You can feel like his humor. Like he always wants to like play around, wants to speak, wants to voice out. So I feel like he's the very proactive kind of people. And then for you, Tony, you just feel super supportive, and you also can be like constructive because you're a team leader. So like from the way you speak, you're able to understand the person in front of you, you're able to like speak with them, you're able to like consult them. So I feel like you're more into supportive. And then for Sumi, I think it's informative actually, because like Sumi in the BD, when the way she speaks, like she knows what she's doing, she like speaking about corporations and companies. So it's like she's very mathematics, very numbers driven person. So I think she's informative. But then for the other 3, I'm not really sure. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Thank you, Oma. Really appreciate. Yeah, I really appreciate your like the guessing because yeah, at least you can understand about who are they and also what's your like first impression on that. Thank you so much. Really loves your sharing. And yeah, if I will put over people there, right? So I will put Preo as informative. This is a feedback we get in our team space. And Isuru, my team leader, will be coordinating, yeah, for sure, because he's team leader and really good at coordinating a lot of things. And Sarah will be the direct person. I wanted that little set up the mindset. The direct person doesn't mean that they are really always aggressive. And also direct will really help the team to moving forward. Especially in Asia culture, like usually the people that we are really like polite. We are too polite. Like sometimes we just want to make that everything will be smooth and peaceful, but like we don't have the conflict or even raise out some direct points. But Sarah, like she's from Hong Kong, but it's not about like typical, like we always raise up typical Hong Kong people will be there. But also like we want to emphasize about the direct people will really help the space to move it faster and straight to the point. So I really appreciate Sarah with the direct characteristic. So think about if you have a team, like team member really aggressive or really like direct, don't think they're like the weaknesses or even like the things will be feel like the threats, but also how can we utilize these kind of the power to put into the right team ways. And Sumi will be proactive person, although sometimes she looks like the introvert, but like she has 2 ways. Like usually she's willing to really proactive and also approach each other. And I'm always like everyone talking about a really supportive person. And yeah, Fatih will be constructive. She always asks about data, asks about information, and then she can provide more constructive feedback on it. So this is how we describe of our team. So this is the impact. So the impact can you can distinguish the impact and also like you can distinguish that 2 parts, right? Meaning and impact about this part. So talk about impact. So you can see like what is the description of each other and also how can they support the team into our better way. Sumi is always ready for roll calls. Natalie, I love your like the comment here. Yeah, really like insightful. Yeah, she always like ready for everything there, no matter game, no matter roll call. She's really like proactive and willing to engage the space. So yeah, learning from the high performing team in the impact part is like everyone's strengths, weaknesses need to be taken into consideration. So it's not talk about, okay, this person is bad because she's really aggressive, she's really direct. But let's think about if this characteristic can, how can these people's characteristic can support this team make it better? Because we are a leader, right? We are not here to judge people. We are here to empower people, use their power to change the team. And also we can let them have a clear mindset about, yeah, you are a really aggressive or direct person, but these can really helpful for the team. Although some people are really introvert, they are really silent, but maybe they are really careful, they are really looking into details. So maybe these people can also help everyone to check all the detail things there, and also support the team, won't make any mistake. And also we support each other, and then the team can make it better. So we always need to take everyone's strengths and everyone's curiosity into consider, because this part will make the great impact into this team and make it better. Final part, psychological safety. I think this is a topic sometimes looks easy, but sometimes looks hard. So you can reflect your previous team experience in Isaac, no matter you're a team member or a team leader. Do your team really open to share what is their things come in their mind, or even they share their feeling, like no more is their feeling, or even like some deep talk or deep like the conversation want to bring into this organization. And then it also reflects how this space really create a safety space we can learn from each other. So yeah, usually how we did is like we open the space for appreciation into our Slack. So you can see a Slack that's really tricky name is called appreciation. But the reason why I put it here is like we seldom appreciate each other in the public space or even in each meeting. Sometimes it's hard for us, like we can open for appreciate. But what we did is like we put space there. Although we didn't use it a lot, but for sure, if you want to get the appreciation directly, and then it will really help for everyone to be engaged and also involved in the team experience. So yeah, this is what we did. So for example, I really appreciate like some MCP call or some space, and then I raise up to the team gives the reaction to give the positive feedback there. And yeah, we also do the team space. So this is our monthly review. We use six head thinking logic, and also we bring into like the how we did is like we use six of people are here, right? We usually like stay into a different breakout. So we do one-to-one feedback for each other in the first monthly review. So we divide into different breakout. We do the one-to-one meeting for each other, and also we keep the positive feedback and feedback we can improve together to see how we can improve this team. So we are not here to say, hey, bitch, you are doing something wrong. I don't like you. Like this kind of drama thing. We don't do that. But we are sitting here to talking about, hey, I think you are really good in some of characteristic, but something I hope you can improve based on what we saw in the past. I think this behavior won't contribute to team better. So I really want you to improve. So yeah, this is like, it's not the fake conversation, you know, it's really real conversation, but what we have in team review. So also be careful about the feedback we give from each other. No matter you are LCEB or LCP, especially your EB team. If you observe your team is not in a good stage, just grace out the space and we can give feedback for each other and keep improve each other, and the team will make it better. So yeah, psychological safety is not only about like if we can share like our personal thoughts, our personal feeling, but also it's a safe space. We can open for each other for feedback. No one gets hurt because we are the EB team together to build out a better team together. So it's a safe space when people feels about, okay, give me the feedback. I receive the feedback from you. I won't get hurt because I know you want me to grow. No one want to let the people be hurt in Isaac for sure. So this is a really like the hardest thing that will happen in Isaac, but also if you achieve it, of course, your team will be really in a good stage. So yeah, in conclusion, later on, I'll bring you into a breakout. Based on my sharing, based on context I have, I also share my slides with all of you. You can check down what I mentioned in my slides, but I really want to think about what's your starting point to build out a high-performing team after TLC, after my sharing, after the team standard I go all gap in Isaac. So what is the realization in the team experience? Not only talk about your functional team, but also talk about your EV team, because we are all LCEVs. The reason why we're executive board is not about all the things need to depend on LCP. Because we're executive board, we need to be part of responsibility, part of ownership to make our team in the better stage. So yeah, because right now we have 36 people here, I would like to have 4 people in one breakout. So later we'll have 9 breakout rooms. I would like you to share and also to think about what other things you would like to share, and also that starting point you can bring in after TLC. So yeah, my lovely CC are ready for the breakouts.
Yeah.
Sure, and yeah, I will give you around 10 minutes to share. sorry. Yeah, 10 minutes to share, and then we can get back for final sharing. So let's open the breakouts now.
They're open.
Yeah, sure. So people, see you in the breakout.
checklist type method is to actually have more deep connections with my team, because just like Abby said, right, in the first month of being in the EB team, right, we are all about functional. Then we are like slowly disconnecting with each other. Then the bond is not there. So I feel like in order to the feedback is there, but we do not feel like connected to each other. Like we do not know the values of each other. We do not know why are we here. And I think I want to use this space to appreciate my LCP for actually initiating the initiative to actually start like a chit chat space after each team meeting to like make us closer. And he also did state that previously I didn't know this. I only knew it in the breakout room. So he used like O2Os to actually connect with each other to each of the VPs. So during like when team meeting, when we are like in an awkward state, we can he can mediate the space to make it less awkward. So yeah, I want to appreciate my LCP for that, and hopefully I can use this in my team also. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Amazing. Thank you, Chuho, for your sharing. Yeah, so I know I hope you really love this session. Also, really like you can take it back to your entity. So that is the reason why I'm here, right? No, is your current clubmate? I can see the reaction. Whoa, wow. Is it or no?
Just giving him some love. Yeah, claps on him.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Don't really fake that. Like after this space back, maybe you get paid from your LCP. Just kidding. Okay, yeah. So in the other session, I will really want to like thanks everyone like for your appreciation. I really feel it's from your true hearts, and also keeping like improving as a team leader. So yeah, talking about ISA, we also talk about like the most valuable in ISA is about like the people, right? People in here. But sometimes like sometimes it also feels like, okay, maybe ISA just care about exchange, just care about operation. But yeah, in the other day, like the experience is more emphasized stuff from people, and also people can create an 18 experience. If you do want to create an 18 experience, being an inspiration, usually like in ISA experience, right? If you want to become a team leader usually it comes from two ways. First, you really had a great like the experience from your LCP, from your LCVP. That's the reason why you want to take leadership role. Secondly, your team is a drama, your team is a disaster. That's the reason why you want to save something, you want to be the solution in this team. So usually you have two ways in ISA experience. But I would like to say, you are applying for higher role is not become the solution, because we are not here to become anyone's god or become anyone's like one person who want to save the world. But we are here to become the inspiration. We are here to inspire people, to make them to develop themselves and feel safe in ISA, to keep him become the better leader in the future. So that is the reason why we're here. So really hope that you're really enjoying this space. And in the end of the day, we're not here being a solution. We are being the inspiration for these people. Let them think about what is the different ISA leaders compared to other organizations or compared to other student club. So this is the end of my session. Thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, there's